Hiya Pony fan, welcome to my review of My Little Gaga. I mean, My Lady Pony. I mean, extended Lady Gaga parody.
Private.
The cartoon starts with the gang getting ready for a charity concert.
What do they need charities for in the land of happy clappy bull?
I don't know. Anyway, Pinkie has managed to book the biggest pop star in the kingdom, Countess Coloratura. And by some amazing coincidence, AJ hung out with Coloratura, or Rara as Applejack called her, during summer camp one year. But that starry-eyed filly has grown up into a mega pop diva, with some help from her manager, Sven Gallop.
What's this? A legitimately amusing horsey pun. That's certainly an uncommon event.
You know, you could call it a Rarity.
You could. You ought not, but you could.
Rara's manager is a manipulative creep who abuses his position to enjoy the perks of fame, without, you know, the constant harassment and stalkers and stuff. But of course, the simple farm pony sees through this jerkbag immediately. But how to get Rara to do the same? You see, one of Rara's favorite things about these big charity shows is meeting with school-aged kids beforehand. But Sven Gallop thinks that's a complete waste of time. So AJ suggests pretending to cancel the school pony singing competition. And of course, the sleazoid buys it, gets fired, and Rara does one of those acoustical, heartfelt shows.
The kind people only say they like.
Exactly. This episode is great. Both funny, heartfelt, and musical. First off, as a parody of Lady Gaga, the main attraction is affectionate enough, while still pointing out the constant veil of avant-garde weirdness the starlet surrounds herself with is kinda bull. But honestly, Rara could be any celebrity, burdened with fame and surrounded with manipulative sycophants. She's likable and just naive enough to be the sort of person that wouldn't notice the creeps around her, but would have to do something about it when she finally did figure it out. Rara also provides the songs in this episode. The first one is Equestria's national anthem, I think. It's a nice tune and it hits all the points on the MLP checklist. Love, harmony, friendship. This song also comes with some soft musical backing, and I dig that AJ was playing the guitar in the summer camp flashback. Next, Rara's soulful piano number was nice. In a post-idol Kelly Clarkson way. It's about following your heart and believing in yourself, and that's always a good thing.
Unless, of course, you're a hateful sociopath.
And there's some nice musical accompaniment that really sells the sweet sincerity of it all. Finally, my favorite song is Spectacle. They go full ridiculous. Rara is singing about how awesome she is with lasers, smoke machines, and magical auto-tune. It's both a good pop song and a parody of techno-heavy, vapid pop music. Okay, now for the comedy. Sven Gallop is very funny as the kind of mincing villain that would be trying to kill Katniss Everdeen.
Apparently Miss Popstar didn't learn the #1 rule of the music business.
What's that?
Never trust anybody in the music business.
But the comedy MVP is Pinkie Pie. She's armed with crazy non sequiturs and serves as Sven Gallop's punching bag. As the episode moves along, she gets more and more frazzled, which is hilarious. Also, Fredwando. Okay, now let's look at the art. Rara's crazy costumes and hairstyles are both silly and aesthetically pleasing. Her giant Xerxes chariot throne thing carried by backup dancers is a stupidly awesome set piece. And I find it funny that her so-called natural hair also has color streaks. Finally, I liked seeing the references to previous episodes, like the school ponies, photo finish the paparazzi, Sven Gallop name-dropping like everywhere in Equestria, and Octavia in the shadows. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in My Little Pony, the main attraction. On the good side, Lady Rara is cute, likable, and her songs are darn good. Sven Gallop is a neat manipulative villain, and the comedy is strong with this one. On the other hand, I could complain that AJ knowing Rara is kind of a big coincidence, and that I think the singer could have figured out that Sven Gallop is a creep. But for her final episode, writer Amy Kipling Rogers did a fantastic job. So let's call My Little Pony, the main attraction, a 5 out of 5. Alright, now be sure and come back next time for my review of the Season 5 finale of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And if you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913, or find my Facebook and Deviantart pages for video updates and more. Thank you for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.